fairy moths, and sometimes referred to as the longhorn moths, for reasons that hopefully will be obvious when we have a look at them. These ones are the green longhorn, or Adela reamutella, and they're quite a nice little group, so I'm going to turn the camera around and see how well we can do having a look at them. So what you can hopefully see hovering around over the bramble here is a little cloud of flying insects. And these are the longhorn moths. There's a little group settled down here, so let's go in and try and have a look at some sitting down. And you can see they've got a sort of metallic golden green sheen to them. And you might be able to make out that they've got very long antennae. Hence the name longhorns. But the other group, I think because they fly around in these little clusters, people think they look like little groups of fairies flying around. They sometimes get called the fairy moths or the Adelidae. If the image quality is okay, you should be able to see the antennae there. I can see them on my screen, but obviously I see the actual quality, not the compressed one that's being broadcast. Yeah, but they're really rather an attractive group of insects, and you do get these clouds of them flying around. Over the tops of the bushes in the sunlight. So rather an attractive species. There's one flitting over the bramble there. Close into one sitting down again. And some here. The males have longer antennae than the females, or even the female antennae are pretty long. And they're a fairly common species. Didn't actually look up what they feed on, but we see them around this sort of woodland and or these sort of plants on the edge of woodland, particularly in the sunlight at this time of year. Rather attractive, well worth looking out for. Certainly in the south of England they occur. I'm trying to think if they occur more widely in this country. So there we go, that was the fairy moth. Oops. Don't like getting the shadow on them though, do they? They like the sunlight. Peacock butterfly just flew over as well. Yeah, they all seem to have dropped in there. Because you don't like being on camera. So here's a group there. So just move down ever so slightly. And there's one coming into land here. It's a nice little hordes of flying green longhorn moth. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that because they're a nice thing to look out for, and they're actually quite easy to see when they're in these big groups flying over the tops of the brambles in sunlight. So keep an eye out for them whilst you're out and enjoy them. Right, I'm going to sign off from there. Just a quick broadcast to show these. We will sign off here.